by coaching. I'm streaming. All right, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Wukong for the Runes, Conqueror, Giant Black Ready Coop, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. You build up that Conqueror as you go in, and Wukong doesn't go out, so then you get extra healing, as well as more damage to actually beat down the bad guy as you go. We're going to start the E. The E gives Wukong a dash, deals damage around where you land, and then gives you bonus attack speed. Bonus attack speed is what's going to help us clear the red a lot faster, and the rest of the camps, as Wukong is just all auto attacks as we go. We get the Q level 2, that's going to reset our auto, give us extra damage, shred the enemy's armor, and it also gives you extra attack range. That helps when you're trying to run people down. Wukong has this eternal struggle of trying to get on top of the bad guy and stay on top of him. In the early game, before we have our ulti, you know, no guaranteed ways to do that. But once we get that ulti, then the possibilities start opening up for us. That doesn't mean we can't do anything before we get that ulti, but just know that's how it goes. So like Alto, and then like Alto Q, very clean. Level 3, we get the W. The W is going to give us a dash. We spawn the clone, and that clone's going to replicate our auto attacks. And the Q, just like that. Once we get our ulti, it'll replicate that as well. So you can use that for damage, you can use it to dodge skill shots, you can use it to get over walls. There's a lot of ways to use that W, and that's primarily what you got to focus on. This is a crazy TP. We're going to keep farming. Yep, the enemy walks away from this one. What's going on down there? Yep, the enemy has walked away, boys. Smite that. And you know, here we are. Hello, fellas. W. There's a slow, but not going to be enough. Auto Q. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fellas, what's going on? Why are you walking forward with so much? Just so little HP. It just doesn't make sense. The Viego's going to be level... He's not level 4 either. Nice, we're both just peons right here. E. Auto Q. W. Auto. Oh, that's one. And we're level 4, baby. Let's fight. PF. Come on down. Viego has nowhere to run. We'll probably go into the dragon pit if I had to guess, but let's see. E. Auto. Okay, guys. Alright. Well, we got the scuttle. Let's go ahead and smite that and get a reset. When the fight's happening, it's fine to move towards them as Wukong, and the thing you want to do is just hit the enemy. W towards them, E towards them, something, and then hit them. There's no, there's no finesse to any of this. It's just get on top of them, start hitting them. If you're not doing that, you're not doing anything as Wukong. And you can be confident in doing that because 1, you're a bruiser. You have very high base stats. 2, with our passive, we heal. We get armor and HP regen as we're fighting stuff. Not if you're not fighting stuff, and that means hitting it. You can't just be half-assing. As I return to my camps here, we'll get some catch-up XP, and with Viego still bot lane, I'll go ahead and get that top scuttle too. We got the Sheen and we got the Dagger building into the Trinity Force. The Sheen's going to give us extra damage when we use an ability, and then auto attack, so basically every time we Q. And then the Dagger, more attack speed. A lot of what we do in the early game, turn 1, 2, and 3, 4, is a lot of clearing, so all of that helps us out. Alto Q. Syndra, we have a question. Okay, well there's her swipe, so... And she's flashing in. Yep, that makes sense. Bye, Syndra. Alrighty. Back to the camps. Turn 2 here, we want to continue to play for these skirmishes. Since we did that one bot lane, we want to get there again. Although the dragon's on the board and you can do the dragon, it's way better if you want to play first and then do the dragon. If you just do it outright, no one really cares, and it takes Wukong so long, it's just not his job. Better to work with the boys. The bruiser aspect where we can take a lot of damage, that's only useful if you're taking a lot of damage around your allies. So either engage a fight for them, get engaged on, do something. Wukong's built for dummies, so don't overthink it. In fact, don't think at all. Just clear the camps and hit a bad guy. Wukong, kill that blue buff. Alto. Nice. We're going to get level 6 here, and then we'll gank bot lane. Go ahead and use our smite to get there sooner. Eventually. Oh, Nelly. Smite. Nice. Hello, guys. It's me, Wukong. E, ulti. W, auto Q, ulti. We killed the Senna. Oh, I can't reach the Kaisa. See, that's always the problem. You need that speed. How do I get the speed? And now we do the dragon. But you don't have smite. Yeah. Talk, said like a real thinker, okay? Not a real doer. Wukong's a real doer, okay? My mid lane is like kind of screwed right here. My bot lane's basically pushed in. I don't have smite. We're doing the dragon. See how long it takes us? Leona, baby, can you come press Q on this shit? I thought this was going to be a group effort, but here we are. Alto Q. Alto. And another auto. Thank you. Well, that took forever. Leona could have been pressing auto Q for about 12 seconds there, and that would have sped things up. Don't think about the comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah? Well, it's also... Never mind, to the top side. Ulti's down. We spent the ulti for the fight. We did the dragon. We're going to farm some camps. All the meanwhile, that ulti's coming back up. So it's really efficient to do the play when you get that ulti. Rather than waiting around, you can skip your camps for it, no problem. As Wukong comes back to the camps, you'll be in a good spot. The real trouble you run into is if you skip your camps before you hit level 6. So just don't do that. Thank you. Subscribe for more tips. Just don't make mistakes. You noob. You noob that has to make mistakes. Just don't make them. Duh. Drake, where's my red buff? Diego took my red, but my ulti's coming up, so... I'll play for these void grubs coming up. We've been maxing that Q, obviously getting more damage, lower cooldown on that bad boy. Now the fight's happening topside. 1 second. Ugh. Oh boy. The boys are going too deep here, but when your team jumps off a ship, so do you. There's Syndra. There's one reset. W, EQ, ulti, flash. Auto, Q, ulti, smite. Get over here. Okay, we might be able to get this guy. Alto, Q. Alto. Wait. No. Back to the void grubs. I saved my E because she's going to stun us. And then once she stuns us, maybe I could E. That stun lasted forever, and she has Boots of Swiftness, so we're not getting her. Who gave you Boots of Swiftness, huh? It wasn't me. Who bought you those shoes? Where did you get a brand new gaming PC? Something's up. Smite. Job's done. Back to the camps. Ulti's down. We can just stay on the map. We don't have to recall. Staying on the map like a big stinky loser that doesn't know any better to recall is in your best bet is Wukong. You know, he's designed for dummies again. So we're going to walk all the way to the wolves, finish our camps, get the Trinity, and Viego might attack bot side. Whoa. You cannot have my Gromp, buddy. You cannot gank bot lane. You cannot do all this. Kill this guy. E. Q. Any teammates right here? Any teammates at all? Might try to turn on us, but we'll see. W away. Aw. Nah, well, gold card. Auto Q. That's all I got, boys. Okay, well, we killed the Senna. Viego killed his Senna. Haha. Alrighty, job's done. Let's reset. We chased the Viego, so don't walk all the way back to Wolves. We got the Trinity. Just buy the Trinity, clear down, Saul Goodman. Trinity Force to the top side. Trinity Force gives us attack damage, attack speed, HP. Ability haste, Spellblade passive deals more damage, and it gives us movement speed. And movement speed's pretty important, as every time you auto attack, you're stuck in place. So, helps you get in there. Speaking of which, our ulti's up. Let's go gank top lane, and then we'll clear. There's no guarantees here, but here we are. I can guarantee that that Victor wants that cannon minion. We're going to W, and then we're going to E, and then we're going to ulti, and then we're going to auto Q, ulti, auto Q. Job's done. Now as we farm, we'll regen our HP, and of course our ulti's on cooldown. You're not going to one-shot anyone yourself. That's not how Wukong's designed, but Akali gets in there, deals any damage at all, Victor is guaranteed to die. You can't do the job all by yourself, but with that CC and the tankiness, you set up the boys for success. You don't set up the boys for success if you never do anything and you only farm your camps and you show up to the fight late because, oh, I guess my team's fighting, and then, oh, I guess I'm gonna fight. Oh, they're dead. Oh, I go in. Oh, I'm dead. You know, that's all a waste of time. Don't do that. Don't do that, Robert. Robert Smith that works at a milling factory in Tennessee. Stop doing that. Alrighty, clear some camps. Let's walk towards the shitty fight. You're right. They're TPing in. They might dive the TF here. Sweeper. W. I can't even reach. E. I got a flash. I don't even have ulti. It's about the presence. It's about the aura. Oh, Lord. E. Auto. Don't make me Q you. I'll do it. I'm crazy as hell, as you can tell. My team has no position on Dragon, and if I know my teammates, they're gonna go fight it. Let's get there. Hello, it's me, Wukong. W. E. Auto. Q. I don't have ulti. I wanted to, but I didn't have it. Alright. God bless America. Smite. Job's done. Anytime a play is happening, for the love of God, Bob, just follow it. Just follow it. Don't say, well, I guess they got Dragon. I'm gonna go farm. It doesn't matter. You're not scaling as Wukong. You have early, mid-game, and that's it. So you want to participate in basically everything. Now, that doesn't mean scuba dive into bad plays, but at least show up, because you never know. Especially you. What was his name? Robert, that works at the Tennessee mill or whatever. You don't know anything, so you might as well show up and at least look at it. I'm wasting time. I'm being inefficient. You picked Wukong, not Karthus, man. Chill out. Your blood pressure's rising. Your wife's getting worried about you. She thinks you're working extra hours at the mill. You're in fact just playing a video game, freaking out. Alrighty. My ulti is up, so I could attack top or mid here. Syndra wants it. She told me. Oh, God. TF, you're making it too obvious, dude. Ladies don't like that at all. Especially Robert's wife. Good lord. Sorry, Robert. I didn't mean that. That Q does some real damage. Alrighty, Syndra baby, we love you. I'm gonna have to kill you. W. Q ulti. B B B B B B B B B B B. Auto Q. Auto ulti. Noob down. We're on the map, so I want to find Viego at this rate. We don't have to fight him, but if I'm in his jungle and whatnot, it really shuts down what he could do to my lanes. Those smell amazing. Bro, these are going to be gone next season. Those smell amazing. You mad, Viego? Maxing the E second for more attack speed. What the dog doing? Where are my teammates going? I'll farm, whatever. Ugh. We're entering the mid-game around 14 minutes. And this is where we can have a lot more impact. We'll be level 11 very soon. Have more items. And then we can use more ultis. We gotta be really careful on this one. We do not have to go ham at all. Alto Q. Alto. Hello. Hello, it's me, Wukong. Hello. Bye-bye. That was me, Wukong. W. Don't get stunned. Who's in that bush? Syndra. Of course. Weren't you paying attention, Robert McBobbert? Yeah, of course you were. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Smite. E. Auto. Q. Flash. Auto. Kali would have killed for sure, but he's dead. Let's take this turret. As you get kills mid and late game, you need to start taking the turrets. Killed their top laner. All because we stayed on the map, by the way. We didn't recall. We stayed doing our thing. In Zen, we can do something. They take the Rift Herald. Victor walks back to lane. We kill Victor. If you just give it up, like I said, if you give it up, you never get it, you know? And me, personally, I go and get it. Let's go mid lane. Run. I'm coming, guys. I have ulti. best to get a flank front to back fight really bad. They going to bump the turret anyway, so like control ward. Hello. W. E. Okay, good flash. Here comes a Kali. No. Huh? EQ ulti. That's one. Knock up this guy. Auto Q ulti. Okay. Job's done. With level 11, we have our second point in our ulti. We got the Sundered Sky and the Trinity Force. It's 25 ability haste. That's going to be more ultis as well. So there's going to be more ultis, and it's up to you to spin them more often too. But luckily, as we enter the mid-game, there's more opportunities to do so. There's more objective fights. People farm their lanes, they have their items. They're going to start running into each other, as God intended. To the bot side. Those smell amazing. I wonder if people even know that reference anymore. That NPC trend died a long time ago. Nothing really happening down here, so I'm gonna go mid again. The purple girls are holding hands. You think this is warded? We're about to find out. W, E, Q. See that damage? Sundered Sky plus Trinity. We crit the enemy initially, and we deal that big sheen damage. Very nice. Where are my laners at? Alto. Alto. I'm fine. I'm fine, guys. I'm dead. I'm super dead. How am I dead? That's 2 ultis. With Leona by my side, I felt pretty confident, but, Sorry. Let's get some Merc Treads. You fellows have made the build easy. But for our 2 items here in the mid-game, Sundered Sky and Trinity gives us HP, AD, some tankiness, some damage. And that's all we need, because we're going to initiate these fights, and then it's up to the boys to clean them up. No matter how well you do on Wukong, you're probably going to cap out around 2 or 4 items. And your power level is going to be the same, regardless if you have those 2 or 4 items. Where you really need to have impact is now. And who we need to attack is going to be the Syndra and the Kai'Sa. Both enemy carries, the mid lane and the ADC. I'm going to clear my topside camps, and then Atacon will be the next objective to fight for. So, sorry boys, I inted a little bit. No one was there, so I blame you guys. Who's with me? If you're not on my screen when I'm inting, you suck. Who's with me? $500 damage each Q auto. Now, getting a solo kill in the mid-game also sucks. Like, Kai'Sa's gonna be solo here. I could try for a kill. It doesn't matter. Don't spend the ulti on a solo kill like that. You need it for the team fight. If you don't kill multiple people with ulti, so bad. Unless it's like your last option. But if you reach for a solo kill, so bad. Any teammates right here? They might back off after the turret, but like, everyone's so late to the play. W, E, auto Q ulti. Come on, get over here. Smite, ulti. Yeah, you better flash. Wanted to get the Kai'Sa too. It is what it is. Alto, Alto, Q. Run. This guy did not get the script. Just kidding. Please don't hit me. Oh lord. This is Kai'Sa's ulti. Please don't stun me. Okay. Winnable. W. Smite. Q. That's 1. My revenge, stupid Victor. How dare you kill me. Q. Alto. Noobs down. Got out of dodge whenever they're chasing down the TF. TF's dying. My ally is dying. Don't go in when your allies are dying. Be near them. Don't engage. You go forward, ally dies, you die. Ally die, you run away. Second phase of the fight happens, you can go in. Very nice. And we killed all their teammates because of it. The boys finally showed up, we killed them. And now we get the Atacon as a reward. Yippee! And guess what? My ulti's up, so... if there's any extra plays for us. You smite. Oh god, I don't have smite. Who spit my smite, huh? Who keeps spinning that thing? Wukong, finish that scuttle. Thanks, Wukong. Alrighty, dragon's up in 2 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, we want a Hex Drinker. Yeah, that's a good item. Yep. Yeah, we want the Hex Drinker. Yep, that's a good item. Hex Drinker gives us magic resist, same as the Merc Treads against the Syndra, the Kaisa, the Victor. We already have a lot of armor from our passive, and we can get the armor later. It's fine. Alrighty. Right to the mid lane, as you can see. That fella's gonna die. They're gonna chase in. Oh, lord. Oh, jeez. They're kind of split, though. There's the TP, W. EQ, ulti! Any allies? Any allies at all? No, man. The Hex Drinker keeping me alive. E, Q. Ow! Close, close. Triple kill for Akali. There's the stun. Quadra kill. See, it's mine and Leona's job. Oh, jeez. And I suppose TF's to start the fights. And then, who's going to clean up? Akali? Maybe Misfortune. That's how it should be. If they get the kills, we're a happy camper. Akali's going to get more items, get way stronger than if I got items. Alrighty, to the dragon. Level 14. You know, next season? Not much is going to change, actually. This game state would feel very similar. My thoughts on next season? None. I don't think I play Wukong. Huh? W. Oh, get back here. Alto, Q, Alto, 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 Q. Close. Ouch, ouch. Careful now, boys. Okay, Akali's in. The stun is down. There's the primary engage. Nice. I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to do anything at all. Sweeper. Kinda goofed my W there. The Viego's still in our blue side. I was trying to find him maybe, but... I still have ulti. But I'll take the dragon, don't mind me. This will be our third dragon. Hey, he took my camps, bastard. DF ulti this guy. Yep. You're dead. W. Gold card. EQ. Alto. 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 You're dead. Now I'm gonna take your camps, dum-dum. Diego tried to do too much, taking my blue side after the dragon. And then... trying to go to my red side. What a jerk. Oh, smite. E. Auto. Q. Ulti. Get the blue buff too. Q. The stun? We can't do this. It's too deep. What? W. E. Q. Auto. Into my team. Yep, we got the ulti at least. What the fuck going on in Miami? Fellas, back off. You guys are really bad and it's scaring me. Leave, 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 leave. Let's get out of here. We don't have to do any of this. I don't have ulti. 3 sets. Spit that gold. Quick, before my allies int. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. They found a way. We gotta stay on the map now. They could do Baron. W, E, auto, Q. Don't chase. Don't chase. Ah. Well, they're not doing Baron, so... if I engage, my Leona will go in and die. Oh, W, E, auto, Q. No. If TF would Q the Baron. Oh, this is super winning, actually. Nice, I didn't get stunned. E, Q ulti. That's one. Alrighty. The enemy is screwed around long enough. From the beginning to the end, Bob. This sucks, this sucks, this sucks. We stick around as Wukong. We win. Yippee. Yippee. It's not guaranteed that you win these. Leona, careful, baby. Wake up. Misfortune, wake up. Oh my god. Yeah, you got the turret. Good job. She's got heart. You gotta give her that. She's got big jugs and a small brain. Just how I like them. Job's done. But yeah, we stick around for the play. And we stick around and we stick around. And eventually, it will finally happen for you. Ball of Malmortius. Death Dance will be like best last item at this rate. Let's get the red buff and then go push with the boys. With Baron buff, everyone's going to be pushing. And it's up to you to be with your allies as they're pushing. Don't farm any camps outside of these buffs when you have Baron. Just group up with your team. Remember, we're not scaling. Remember, we got nothing to lose. Let's go ulti some people. Give everyone that red buff. We got level 16, so that's another point in our ulti. Our final point, and makes the cooldown even lower. So we can blast off some real bad ones. W. No noobs. There they are. The urge to flash in is kind of high, but there's just no need. EQ. No ulti, just a little poke. Leona going in. Let's try to get onto the Kaisa here. EQ that guy. And we'll just take the turret. She wants me to reach for her the way that she's playing. Don't buy into that. Ow. Ow. What the fuck? Sortie. Job's done. Alrighty, to the dragon. This will be Dragon Soul. Alright. Super mega deep, but here we are. W. Flash, EQ, ulti. Nice. You guys are so screwed. Maybe I'm screwed. EQ, ulti. Q. That's all I got, boys. The Kaisa used everything to get away, so... That is the TF port of all time. W. E. Q. Here comes Misfortune. Here comes Misfortune. Are we fucking serious? Misfortune, baby. To the dragon. Let's get out of here. Viego's up in full. Let's get out of here, you dumb broad. You dumb broad. Welp. That went super weird, but here we are. The enemy has more than enough time to come contest us. Question is, will they? The answer, not fast enough. Smite. Nice. Well, that was our Baron buff. We got one inhib, everyone's kind of messes around, and then the fights happen. We got the Dragon Soul. The Earth Dragon Soul is going to give everyone a shield, and of course we get those extra resistances. Let's try to kill Victor in the side lane. This guy's all by himself. Hello. W. E. Q. Should have saved my W. Whoa. Nice. Man, guys, stop doing that. Stop switching places with me. W. E. Auto. Auto. Noob down. There's this. There's the blue card. Salute. W-E-Q ulti. Oh. Run. This part sucks. I hate this part. Ouch. Ouch. This will show me to dive the turret. And misfortune, everyone. Bop, 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 bop. And even with a buffed ulti, she can't kill anyone. Should actually go GA as her last item. The Baron's up in 1 minute. That'll be the game decider here, especially 32 minutes in. As you can see, we don't deal the same damage we used to. It's not like we're weak. It's just that the enemy gets more levels, and with each level and item that they get, you know, those carries become significantly stronger. So then our biggest contributing part of our kit is going to be our tankiness. So we'll engage these fights just like before. That part really doesn't change. Give everyone blue buff. Never mind. I thought about it for 3 seconds. We don't have time. We don't have time. Over here, Akali. All right. W, E, Q, Alto. TP coming in. Sweeper. E, Q, ulti. Okay. W, ulti. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Trying to get onto Viego here. Guys. Guys. Man, the Victor plays against me properly. We're lucky that we have that bot wave going for us. Can't chase, can't chase. Whoa, 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 you're gonna get fucking... Well, just run into him. W, E, Q. Hit him. Q. Okay, well that's one. You have two options here. Play it like half-ass or just run into them and either kill them all or die. I think kill them all or die is the best option. When it goes right, yippee. When it's not, at least that shit's over. That back and forth is miserable. Guardian Angel is going to give us AD, armor, and the ability to come back alive, so we can really force an engage with this bad boy. Our flash is up, our ulti's up. We're good to go. We're good to go. Get him. Boom. Very nice. They love that Senna, that's for sure. Ulti. Close. This one turret is like really, really done a lot of work for them. To the top side. We're max items, we're max levels, we're max build. Nothing better to do but to group up on the boys. Or E, auto, Q, W, ulti. Q. No. Well, we're buying time at least. Flash, E, auto, Q, and we got Cinder ulted. I flashed her stun, but then I'm just ulted. And you walk into the Cinder stun too. No. TF's getting in there. I don't think he has this 1v1. What a rough situation. It's my bad for not starting a fight where I'm just engaging on the carries, but I'm surprised that it turned into that. Because with my GA, that gives the boys time to show up. And then when they show up, you would expect some impact. There wasn't any really... I still get Syndra ulted and there's no capitalization on it, so... a bummer. Okay. Nice, hold up. Close. The Baron de-aggros. And they choose not to do it. God bless. God bless, TF. Well, to the bot side. The big wheel keeps on turning. Let's engage on the Syndra and the Kai'Sa. How about it? Sucks that I used my flash and fucking died too, but it is what it is. Sweeper. Place any other wards, big man? Let me know. So what I have to do is E onto their front line and then W ulti the back line. If I flash or do any of that, it just doesn't work. And if I don't have my W, well, the fight's too hard. Oh lord, oh lord! Ruh-roh. They really need to screw up. Misfortune ulti can still wipe them, but like, bro. Okay. Okay. EQ ulti. We're so screwed. Run. Hello, it's me, Wukong. Please spend abilities on me. Well, I don't see any good moves here, Bob. My misfortune's 11 deaths. We're getting outscaled. They're gonna get the Baron. They got the Dragon. They got all the buffs. We're gonna have to outweight these buffs and then win the next fight. The odds of that happening is pretty low. But it's my fault for dying twice, here and then there. It was all in the efforts to try to win, but with the losing ADC, I had to play it a little different. But also, like, all the attempts that we did, thumbs up, you know? Whether they work, whether they don't. If you're doing that game to game, you're going to be in a good spot. Drake, where's my red buff? The Syndra will have Zhonya's as the enemy pushes. It's going to be hard to deal with them. It's going to be hard to do any sort of engage because it's going to be hard for my allies to follow up. So you want to let the enemy move all the way up the lanes, hit the turret, and then engage. Easier said than done. But with my flash coming up, we can try. GA and Zhonya's on that fucking Kai'Sa and the Syndra. Alrighty. Your turn, enemy team. You try to end the game. Auto Q. Auto W. Yep, you found me, you found me. I can flank this position. I don't think they would expect it. Control ward. W. E. Q. Ulti. Any allies? A single ally, perhaps? Anybody. Fellas, they're hitting the turret. And you're dead. That makes sense. Leona and TF need to do anything. We know Misfortune's going to go in and die. Well, Bob, it is what it is. Very good early game, very good mid game. And then the only thing to wrap it up is just don't die here, don't die there. Final score 11, 6, and 16. Trinity Force dealing 5,000 damage. Center dealing 5,000. GG, GG. Whenever you have losing carries like that, that's how it's going to be. A couple mistakes late game, you do lose the game. You have 11 kills, no one cares. Final damage dealt, 45,000. It's going to put us at Diamond 2. GG. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Click the join button. Bye-bye. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.